All right. So it has started recording, and yeah. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. My name is Banks, and I'm the lead analyst for Good Early Deals, and also the founder myself. So now let's basically see what we have for the week. First off, we need to go to the 4-hour time frame. Please don't write anything on my trading view. Thank you. Once we go to the 4-hour time frame, we look at it that overall, what have we been getting? Throughout last week, we've been having opportunities of sales or buys. Yeah. And then we had markets reacting from here for buy opportunities. So personally, I believe that markets will come down here, most likely, or this area, and continue the buys of gold. And then any break above 29-28 region, if we have a break above 29-28 region, we know that that buys will basically continue all the way to this high that is here. That's what's going to happen. Now that we are already familiar with that, so for me, unless we have a break below this area, we can expect the continuation. If we have a break below 2887 area, you can expect the continuation of sales for gold. But then if you have the continuation of the buys and it now further breaks 2920, it now further breaks 2928, 2929 area, we should just know then that we're going to have the continuation of the buy pattern all the way to this high that is here. Okay? And that's pretty much. So now that we know that, we're going to come down for 5 minutes time frame. I'll come down to 45. As you guys can see here, that's why I marked out this area. So for me, I'm looking at gold buys until we have a break below this region. Once we have a break below 2890, 2889 region, then I'm expecting the sell continuation pattern all the way down. And that's pretty much it. So gold buys is what I'm looking at. But then if we have a break below certain areas, we can be looking at sales. But overall, right now, what I can see is buy opportunities. That brings us to the second pair. Now we're back to normal structure. And that'll be GBP USD. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, what do we have here? We can see the market has been buying heavily for GBP USD. All right, so for GBP USD right now, the areas that I am expecting market to basically sell from is still far above, and it's around this area of 130, 13617, 1.3617 area. So if I were you, I'll be looking for buy opportunities on GBP USD. What you can simply do is you can find your entry. If this is 4-hour time frame, you go down to the 2-hour time frame, and then on the 2-hour, you begin to look for possibilities of buys. And how can you do that? It's either you look at this place that has a break of structure, market retest down back to this area, you can pick quality buy setups from here. But then for me, it is not strong enough. So if I were you, I'd rather wait for the break of this high at 1.29438 area. So if I get a break above that high, then I can comfortably take the buy opportunities. And I'm like, okay, these buys are looking like there's a possibility that they would hold. Do you guys get what I'm saying now? So that way they look like, okay, there are possibilities that they will basically hold. And that's like pretty much it for that. Then the next thing would be, let's look at GJ. And I'm going to round it up with that. Any pair that you want me to analyze, I'm going to pick the first two on the chart here. Let's do that. The first two in the charts. Tell me what you want to analyze. US oil and EURJPY. US oil and EURJPY. Okay. Let's look at it. EURJPY. Let's go there. This is EURJPY currently. It's even similar to GBUSD. This is the 4-hour time frame. What do we have here? First off, market reacted from here, and it's trying to push down price a bit. But then overall, it's been buying. Overall, it's been buying. What do we have here? So for me, if I'm being honest, I really can't see anything much on EURGBY. What I can see is that most likely if you have a break of this 161.215, you're going to have the continuation of the buy pattern. So if I were you, I'm going to come down for the 5 minutes time frame to filter. I'll come down for the 5 minutes time frame. Once I come out for the 5 minutes, now we have something. Now for me, a break above this high, this 161.281 region, will confirm the buys for me. I can just wait for a retest after the break and take the buys. Now, right now, it's looking like market might push up price a bit from this area that it is. But for me, it's not really a strong confluence. So if I were you, I would just come down to basically trade break of relative highs or break of relative lows on EURJPY. So if you have a break above 161 area, 0.252 region, I'm expecting EJ buys. And lastly, let's look at US oil. For me, I'm still expecting US oil buys after market pushing down price and low. But then, sorry, I'm expecting the sales rather. But then, if you guys notice now that we had a break below this area, and then a break below this area, as you can see, the market is pushing up price here and creating a continuation pattern. So for me, I'm looking at US oil sales, and even if it pushes price up, it's only going to push up price to an area where it will now continue the sell formation. As you can see that this is a 4-hour time frame, and overall, it's been pushing down price. But the most important thing is be able to enter at a good and precise entry. And that's pretty much it on analysis. Now, let's quickly do a psychology talk. So one of the challenges that most people battle when it comes to trading is that they are quick to, exit their winning trades, and then they hold their losses in expectation that to go back into profits. The only way you can reduce that is to minimize greed, because greed is a factor that comes with overtrading. when you are greedy, you are prone to overtrade, and then most times you end up incurring unnecessary losses and all of that. So the only way you can help yourself and the only way you can stay afloat and profitable is when you minimize, or reduce as much as possible your greed. Because if you're greedy as a person, you won't be able to make as much money as you can when it comes to trading. Now, what you have to do is look for the best and quality setups. Now, when you look for best and quality setups, now it helps you, in most likely making as much money as you can. Why? Because you're not entering trades anyhow. Now, you've minimized the possibilities of you incurring as much losses as possible, and then expanding your possibilities of making more wins. Second of all is your risk to reward ratio, one. And thirdly is you understanding that losses is inevitable in trading. There is no business in this world that doesn't have losses. People that do transportation business face their own. People that do real estate face their own. People that are into farming face their own. There is no business. Trading is just a high risk investment. And people put money into other businesses and they also crumble. So when you incur losses in the market, most people just gamble. When you incur losses, understand that those are the prices that you basically pay. Just as anybody in any other business that is outside Forex would also incur losses. Guys, when you begin to change your mindset towards trading, that is the moment you start making a lot of money. I didn't make as much as I wanted, and I wasn't consistent in making money in trading until my 4th year. I'm right this. Next month makes it 7 years that I've been trading. Next month. But once you don't understand the systems involved, you're not going to be able to make the fullest as much as you can. Trading is psychology. Forget it. 75% of everything you know, 75% to 80% of everything that governs you making money trading is embedded in your psychology. So once the psychology is bad, then you know we have a problem. But once the psychology is good, then now we have really nothing to be bothered about. So one thing you need to go do this week is you need to be audacious, one. You need to also understand that small lot sizes is not going to change the dynamics of your life. Yes, we all agree with that. You need to understand that small lot sizes will not basically change the dynamics and the course of your life. Yes, I concur, I agree to that. But in as much as you do that, you also need to understand the fact that you need to take calculated risks, one. And even when you want to go all in and you want to take big risks is what you can afford to risk, not all of your capital. So what I do is I have 2 accounts. One account for big risk and another account for conservative risks. Repeat in the chat box, conservative risks. So now what I would do is on one account, I will take as much risk as I can because it is conservative. Sorry, it is high risk account and I can do whatever I want with that. And if it blows, I can take little from the conservative account and fund back into the high risk account, but never my profit or never my whole account from conservative to high risks. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like that, you've divided your account and then your psychology and your mental state has adjusted to trading one account with high risk and trading one account with low risk. And try that for now and see the improvements that you're able to get, and then we keep coming on board here to help you guys as one big family. If you're not yet in our Forex signal, all of these trades that I've analyzed here, we are going to be sending the exact entries, either the buy or sells, to those groups, and even the daily signal room also. And then we have our Lagos bootcamp coming up on the 25th to 28th of this month. We'll be giving certificate of completion, gifts, incentives, and then we'll be teaching you guys applicable knowledge that works, yeah, and how you guys can scale up to your first $10,000 and all of that. So it's an avenue for you to scale and grow if you want. And then also, if you're just starting your Forex journey and then you don't have money, and you can visit our website at www.goldelitedeals.com to learn Forex for free. Once you're done, you can then go to our YouTube. You'll see a playlist on our YouTube, and our YouTube is at TLC Banks. Once you go to the YouTube, we have an advanced course there that can help you at least for a start. Then once you're done with that, you can start making money on your own and decide to come for the paid program. And also, you can then set up an account and access our signals and all of that. So it's an avenue for you to grow, depending on whether you want to. But you can only force a horse to the stream You can't force you to drink water. So I pray that God helps you guys this new week, and I pray that God sees you through. And in as much as you guys need me, I also need you. So ensure that you let people know where you're going. I know you're all big men and women, but even if it's just one person, let people know where you're going and ensure that you stay safe. And yeah, I'll see you guys some other time. Bye for now and enjoy the rest of your week. And I pray that you have a profitable week, and myself also. Safe, guys.